Why can't you just have the ability to say, if I have access to this data, I just want to build it now?
We have sometimes the need of investigating a very specific problem.
Yes.
In that moment. We cannot wait for someone to do it for us.
I think that is where agentic analytics shines. You don't need, dashboards have their place. You need to know why. You need to dig deeper. We have to go for agents.
Responsible AI. Part of it is this thing about making sure that we can not only improve processes but also improve the quality of work of people, right? And enabling people to have answers quickly, right? So because office hours is just think of the past if we think about these kind of use cases, right?
Yeah.
Why do you need an HR business partner or someone from marketing or someone from manufacturing or someone from finance answering a question where you can actually have something that is answering for you or giving you some insights and analytics that you need?
That often you see a bit of a imbalance in knowledge. So when we speak to people, of course, we are missing all their knowledge on the domain part.
Yeah.
They are missing all what we are learning every day on AI or on systems and so on and so on. So there's always so many people that are missing some information. And the good thing about having those discussions with the people and having a very open mind when you're speaking to them is that you try to connect the dots. You give them at the end an agent that is completely agnostic about many things. It doesn't know in advance what are all the things that it's going to do. It just knows a little bit about how to interact with data, how to do this. And the interesting thing is that once you give this to different people, they're going to use it in a completely different way. So you give it to people with domain knowledge. And this gives them the possibility to go much deeper into some part of data that is connected somewhere, finding correlation, as Piyush was saying, getting data from a database, from a sensor, from an instruction document, from a working instruction, combining all of them together in real time with a plan that is created specifically for them at that moment. So you basically the agents are there to fill the gaps of all those people, connecting the dots really. Like you give access to data to people that really have the capability to do more with it. And the more they try to discover, the more they try to be creative on the way they are thinking, the more they will find out that the agent can actually do things that they were not really expecting.
Once you have to dig in deeper, once you have to know a bit of the why behind things, once you have to know what happened in another place where you did not expect, that deeper analysis, that is where I think agents or agentic analytics of some sort will come in. Give an example of manufacturing. The other day we were having discussion, and you're like, okay, this is fine. These are all dashboard, but what do you do with that? What do you want to know? Then someone said, "Oh, we want to know why that happened." I was like, "Okay, that is a great point, because now we are talking about why that happened. So how do you get to know why that happened? That's probably with the data that you have. So sensor data, manufacturing has a lot of sensor data. You kind of see, oh, which sensor, which unit went wrong. So there's if the loss increased, okay, you can see that a particular unit did not work properly, right? That kind of analysis, deeper analysis, you will have to do that yourself, but you can now let the agent do it. But not just that, if this specific machine did not work, then why it did not work? You have a structured do you have a document around it, PDF or something like that? Then this unstructured data, which is the PDF, and the structured data coming from sensor, can be correlated to say, to give you the exact why behind why there was 2% extra loss or 1% extra loss on coffee beans. Right? That is the essence of agentic analytics. I think that is where agentic analytics shines. You don't need, dashboards have their place. You need to know why. You need to dig deeper. We have to go for agents.
All right, guys. Now let's talk about my favorite topic, cognitive integration.